Lil Wayne went on Instagram Live, and some of his most vulnerable moments. We've never seen Lil Wayne like this, talking to the people on Instagram Live. It's just very out of character for Lil Wayne. And he said that he blames himself for even feeling basically entitled for the expectation of being picked for the Super Bowl. And he's trying to control and learn how to deal with this now. And he feels broken, but he's putting himself together. And basically, also the internet is affecting him because he did say he's been seeing everything. So I feel like the internet, the initial reaction from everyone of like, oh my God, why not Wayne? Wore down on him. We have big celebrities coming out speaking for him, whether it's Master P, Juvenile, close friends, Nicki Minaj, Drake posting him, Travis Scott posting him, right? Playboi Carti with younger fan bases posting him, right? We also had who was it specifically that spoke out? Damn, I forgot. Fabulous. Fabulous also went on Instagram Live. Joel Santana spoke out. Birdman spoke out. A lot of people. Now, there is a huge feeling from the Kendrick Lamar fan base saying that Lil Wayne's a bitch for this. He's a crybaby. He's an entitled prick. Young Money's entitled. Young Money sucks. What else have I been seeing? Joe Budden kind of teetered that line himself. Surprisingly, I was kind of shocked because I know he knows Lil Wayne, but he said that he likes his megastars silent. That he didn't like him going on Instagram Live. That he's like, you're broken by this. It's like your tour bus has been shot at. You've dealt with bigger shit. And it's like, oh, when you put it that way, yeah, I get it, right? But
you were being finessed for years.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I'm shocked by people diminishing this man's emotions, right? You guys saw the Instagram Live. What do you think, Marlon? Did you feel like it was fake, or what was it they kept saying like pity party,
Yeah,
or like narrative pushing.
Mm-hmm. Feeding it to the narrative.
I feel like it wasn't needed. I feel like it wasn't needed. I feel like me personally, bro, if I was Lil Wayne, I'm not gonna feel this type of way because of a fucking Super Bowl performance, bro. If I'm the fucking superstar that I know that I am, that everyone says that I am and shit like that, this is what I'm gonna be fucking tweaking about, bro. And I get it. Obviously, he's seeing people comment, the fans, his peers, and this and that, blah, blah. So it kind of comes off as like more of like a peer pressure thing. It's like, oh, you need to come out and say some shit, whatever. But if you really did feel some type of fucking way, bro, there's two people you can fucking contact. Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Get in the same room, speak about it and shit like that. It's not like they can't change it. You know what I'm saying? If they really wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, I think this shit's like unnecessary. The fact that people are really fucking butthurt about this shit is ridiculous to me. There's a lot of shit going on in the fucking world, and this is what you're fucking worried about? Lil Wayne didn't get the Super Bowl thing at his own fucking state, but who gives a fuck, bro? And I'm not just saying this because of the fact that it's Kendrick Lamar and I love Kendrick Lamar. It's not because of that.
Or maybe you are, buddy.
No, bro. It's just like I'm the type of person, bro. Bro, if I'm a tweak out about something, it's because it's a serious thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is he losing? He's not getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Super Bowl doesn't pay. It's not like you're losing out of a fucking huge ass deal. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you had something coming now and it would have been the perfect rollout for you. You know what I'm saying?
Might have been Hard 6, maybe.
What's going on, bro? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand.
How about you, Noel?
My answer all depends on what happened after he learned what happened. So by that I mean, did he call Jay and Kendrick, specifically Kendrick? Because I totally get it, the need to speak, the need to express your emotions. But my life and everything that I've been through, I've also learned there's sometimes when you need to shut the hell up. And there's sometimes you shouldn't say certain things. And there's sometimes when you need to fully explain yourself. And you need to go every situation with that in your mind. Which path are you going to take? In that situation, he didn't help. because it's the truth, Vic, whether niggas want to admit it or not. He didn't help the situation. It was a very vague statement, and it made it look like he got blindsided. And it made it look like Kendrick and Jay-Z are bad people. I don't like that because it's different if you had a conversation with them. Then you should have told us that. You should be like, hey, I talked to these people.
By the way.
And I still got denied. They didn't pick me. I would have lived with that. Instead, you're very vague. It's very emotion driven. It just feeds more into the situation. Because I was watching what you were seeing. Like, I'm looking at a lot of these tweets. I'm like, bro, niggas are crashing out. This is scary.
I've never seen it before.
Niggas are disrespecting Wayne. People are disrespecting Kendrick. People are disrespecting Drake. People are getting very personal about their statements. And it's like, him making that statement in a very vague way didn't help that situation. I don't think it was like pussy or like a pity party or fake. Yeah. But it also didn't help the problem. And I think also we owe each other a certain amount of people are going to say we don't owe each other anything. But I think when people show you an amount of respect, you should reciprocate that.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar has done nothing but respected this man.
Yeah.
So my hope is with that statement, you had at least spoken to Kendrick prior.
Yeah.
And had a dialogue. Because
he didn't even mention it in the whole spiel that he did.
Didn't even congratulate him. Didn't say, hey, congrats to Kendrick. I respect you as an artist. It felt like it was Young Money versus Kendrick and Jay-Z. And it's like, that's fucked up. Like, that nigga respects you for real. Like, that nigga has spent his career respecting you. His first mixtape was dedicated to you. I would just like the same respect to be reciprocated. I think respect is something we should be giving to each other, and I just hope that's what Wayne. I hope Wayne had that conversation with him. That's where I stand on it.
And I have another question, right? I'm seeing someone. I don't watch sports, so I don't really fucking know. But they said that the Super Bowl has been hosted in New Orleans 10 times already. 10 times.
It's a lot of times.
No, it has been a lot of times.
So, and especially if they're saying that the people come up with the list, this, and that. You gonna tell me those 10 times Lil Wayne wasn't on the list, and every single time he was looked over?
It should have been 2013 when Beyonce did it.
So that's kind of confusing to me.
It's because it's never been hip hop.
Like, do you like?
I know
they never had hip hop.
But that's
at the
the argument.
Super Bowl
Yeah, it's because
until Rock Nation came involved in 2020.
I think people are really making this a whole fucking big thing because of the fact that it's Kendrick Lamar.
I think the issue
because
is
of the whole beef that's going on right now.
I agree with you. That's part of it. I think the other issue is, like Vic said, Rock Nation's not involved. So now that we have the culture in the room, why aren't we doing things that benefit the culture? Because it's beyond just money. It is a cultural thing. You would want to see Lil Wayne perform with Young Money as a culture concept. My argument's forever going to be, I think Wayne's a bad performer right now at his point in his life. And that's his fault.
I was sending a few to Vic.
Yo, some hater clips.
I wasn't hater clips, bro. It's just like him performing very badly.
And he has said he's forgotten his lyrics because of his deteriorating health and his brain issues. I think
Get off them drugs, bro.
I don't think it's something we'd want to see. But I fully understand why you want to see it on a cultural level. I get why he's upset, and I resonate with his frustration and his pain. But I also think there's a time and a place for things. And you don't have the right to just say your emotions whenever you want. That's something I learned in life, and it's very hard to deal with. Sometimes when you just say your emotions unfiltered, you could be playing into a problem.
Yeah.
And you're making it worse. And now look at the division on the internet. Is this what we want for the culture? Like, that's very selfish to play into your emotions in a situation where we need leadership and guidance, especially if you're an older statesman, which is what I'm hoping he wasn't trying to do there, because now the culture is even more divided, and it's not helping anybody.
Yeah, I guess I see that because I saw people say that afterwards, but it's like, I don't know. Like, if they don't have much of a relationship, Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, and especially after this beef, I wouldn't necessarily expect Wayne to have much respect for Kendrick Lamar, like the way people are making it seem. Like, you gotta respect him. He's your number one fan. And it's like,
no, you don't have to do
I
that.
don't think so.
You should just respect people because they're your peers.
And maybe he could have added it to the caption at least, like, congrats, Kendrick, in the caption. Make a caption for the shit. You know, but
It goes back to your
it
theory.
was just random. It was like a random live. It was like at 5 a.m.
It goes back to your theory. That is a poorly run team.
Yeah, there's no proper team.
Because I would have, even I, with my brain, and despite me and my mental condition, I would never do that.
He
That
could have
looks
had
crazy.
what's it called, a pre-written or like what's it called,
A statement.
a statement,
press
PR
release.
statement
Yeah.
that he could have read or like posted or like gotten help with. But it seemed like he just wanted to hop on Instagram Live at 5 a.m. randomly after smoking and just chilling in the studio house and post it up. But I hope and pray. I don't think he's trying to intentionally fuel any hate towards Kendrick or Jay-Z, whatever. I think he just wanted to speak his mind. He's a grown man going through shit.
Yeah.
And again,
But there's a time and place for that.
I think the people who made this shit blow out of the fucking, what they say? Blow it out of the...
Out of proportion?
Out of proportion was just...
make it get into his head too.
His peers, bro.
Yeah, and his fans.
He was probably getting phone calls.
Yeah.
People were probably calling him.
Birdman
Drake,
and
Manning
Nicki
was
were
probably
already
calling him. Like,
bugging,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
Especially Nicki.
Nicki was probably spazzing on the
She
phone.
was crashing out.
You're the fucking girl. What the fuck? They ain't fucking up.
Nobody's negating that.
Nah, but the
people
stands
negating
were.
that.
That's the
People were
problem.
negating that. People were negating
What
that.
stands?
No, people
The
were
Kendrick
saying he
stands were
doesn't.
saying like, why would Wayne even ever perform? He
What
fucking
songs
sucks.
would he perform?
What songs he has no hits, etc. And
Lil
they had the
Wayne- Lil
debate.
Wayne has
They said who's the
hits.
bigger artist of all time,
Oh.
Kendrick Lamar or Kendrick
NFR
or
podcast
Wayne?
said that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
You said an NFL football player said that?
NFR
and
podcast.
far, I think the Travis Scott posted it too. Like, what conversation you niggas having here
No,
now?
yeah, that's
Niggas
ridiculous.
is being retarded now.
This is being retarded.
Like,
yeah.
to even ask that is like you're just feeding into the clickbait bullshit. And I get it, but it just that's where you're gonna get Wayne now being sad and on IG Live because you got the stands like, oh, of course it's Kendrick. Kendrick has better albums. Kendrick's better than
so
Wayne.
now
Like,
let
what?
me tell you this.
There wouldn't be no Kendrick without Wayne. Kendrick says it himself. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we trying to erase Wayne's legacy and Wayne's like history just to put him down, just to put up little
You know,
Kendrick?
it's very disgusting.
Let me
It's like,
ask you this.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you this. Okay, he made that video. People are complaining. Let's say they do come to him and they're like, my bad, we can't change it, it's too late type shit, but we got you for the next one. What are y'all gonna say? Is it gonna
He
be,
probably might
oh,
not
they're
do the
doing
next
out
one.
of pity? Oh, if
probably- for that reason, he can't.
he doesn't accept it, does he really come off as like, oh, he really just wanted to do it because of the fact that it was for his state, or did he really just did it because of the moment to get some type of attention?
I also have
Does he actually want to perform for the NFL because this is an actual goal
No,
for him?
The relevancy
You know what I'm
was
saying?
because it was in New Orleans.
Exactly.
That's what it
So
was.
that's gonna be the bigger
and
question.
if Vic is right, if you give it to him after, it feels like a pity party. For
It would have to be years down along the lines, like 5 years from now when the
But
New
that's
Orleans
that's
happens.
the thing, bro. If he really wanted it, right? He should be able to accept whatever he wants. Obviously, he can bring it up and be like, "Nah, I want it to be in my state." All right, cool. We got you for next time. They're like, "Oh, you can do it
bro. That's a lottery system.
for
God
the
bless.
for the upcoming one." You know what I'm saying?
That way
we
the
have
NFL
confirmation
is hard.
today. Super Bowl halftime show producer Jesse Collins, in a new interview with Variety, confirmed today that it's a decision that Jay-Z makes. He says since we've been on the board with that show, he's been making the decision, of who's going to perform at the Super Bowl every year. And it's been amazing, and he's always picked right. This is the official Super Bowl halftime producer, Jesse Collins, with Jesse Collins Entertainment. This man has won literally Emmys for the Super Bowl halftime shows because he's the producer, Jesse Collins, and he confirms that it's Jay-Z that makes the decision. This is his words in a brand new interview with Variety. Therefore, Jay-Z, and no one had to tell me that for me not to know that. I've been telling you guys, with the city decides, the city decides.
No, it's crazy to think.
If
that.
the city fucking decides, then why was Usher in multiple interviews last year saying that he literally got a phone call from Jay-Z himself and said, it's time? And Usher's like, what do you mean it's time, Hove? And he's like, you know what I'm talking about. And Usher was like, Super Bowl? I'm down. Because Jay-Z decides.
Yeah.
Jay-Z decides. So, Jay-Z spoke to Kendrick. When did that conversation happen? We have no fucking clue.
Well, it's all about reasoning. Part of me feels like this is pettiness because of everything that has allegedly happened between Beyonce and Lil Wayne when they were on tour, then the whole Drake situation when he drew with Jay-Z. Another part of me really believes this is a business move. Like I told you, bro, Lil Wayne's a terrible performer at this age, at this point in his life. Kendrick will give you a better performance. Kendrick's on fire. He's on top of the world. I think Kendrick confirmed to Jay-Z he has an album. I think the album is done. I think they're holding on to it. I think they're going to drop it on Drake's birthday.
They have a production team. They got PJ Lang. They did the Amazon show for his concert. Mr. Morale, the
and
Big
they
Steppers.
proved that they can do a show.
They did the Amazon show for
listen, I pray to
the show we watched. What's it called? The
Pop Out.
Pop Out.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I
And
pray to
they
God
did
shit
that.
drops next month. I would be low-key heated if it drops after the fucking Super Bowl.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think it'll happen before.
Yeah, it has to.
Because people just revisit it during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's
because
fourth
right now
quarter.
his streams went up.
Because my thing, yeah, for sure. My thing is like for him to perform at the Super Bowl, I would want something new to be out, which is like more of like the headline type
perform
thing.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Not like
and
us.
then you perform, boom, the classics.
I think what's going to
Not like
happen
us
is
live.
he'll probably hit like 500 or 600K, and then he'll get another boost from the Super Bowl and probably win that week again.
They gon' let me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.